Howdy folks, Max Clark here. I am the director of YMCA Camp Unalaya. Hey, coming to you with another trail video. Today we're talking about the Sylvania Wilderness canoe trip. Super cool trip. This is designed for ages 12 to 14. It is a 1-week trip. And as you can see on our website here, it is back for 2024. Now, I made a whoopsie last year. I am sorry. But I took it off the trip schedule, and boy did I hear about that. So Sylvania, very popular trip. People love it. It has become iconic for our trail program. And I would say this is a great introduction to what the Boundary Waters is like. So when we talk about our Nor'wester trip, doing 2 weeks in the Boundary Waters, Sylvania is a good step in between what we do at regular resident camp, moving into some longer remote backcountry canoe trips. Still pretty good. We're going to cover about 20 miles of waterway and do some portaging, so they're going to learn a lot on this trip. Without further ado, let's just dig in and kind of see what the trail itinerary looks like and what the trail map looks like. So campers come to camp. We're going to do a little bit at Camp Unalaya for the Sylvania trip. They're going to go over canoe basics, loading, unloading, maneuvering, and so forth. And then they're going to spend some time reviewing the trip itinerary, packing up their bags, packing up their trail food, and eventually we're going to make the short journey, 2 hours, relatively short, up to the Sylvania Wilderness. Now, pardon me, I would love to stop here and just say, if you live in Green Bay, you have an amazing access to remote canoeing right in your back door. I mean, that's what, a 3-hour drive from Green Bay? Well, you know what? That beats the heck out of driving 9 hours to get to the Boundary Waters. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, right in your back door, you've got some cool stuff. Now, you do need to do reservations through Wisconsin, or not Wisconsin, this is Michigan's DNR. So yes, we technically are going up into the UP. UP is pretty cool. We do a lot of stuff in there. Alright, so our drive takes us in, and I'll kind of show you into this is basically the Sylvania Wilderness area. So let me switch maps, get over to our mapping software, and show you the route that I have planned out. Doo-doo! Look at that, bunch of squiggly lines. What does this all mean? Well, our kids are going to put into the first chain of lakes here at their access point. Now they're going to leave their vehicles right here and be able to do the 3 nights and 4 days, and then come back and retrieve their vehicles. So we don't have a lot of transportation needs here. Our schedule, our itinerary, is that they're going to put into, I believe this is Clark Lake. It is. What a great name for a lake, Clark Lake. All right. So the first day is very short. It's 1.5 miles. They're going to come into their campsite right here. And all these campsites have like fun animal names here. Let's see what we got. Oh, my mistake. This one is a fun tree name. But there's some other fun ones there. So we're at Pine 1 and 2. They're going to just set up camp. So this is good. This gives us day to travel. Gives us day to get used to canoeing and setting up our canoe camp. On their second day, they're going to travel. Again, not too far. This isn't like the Boundary Waters where they're doing 8-10 miles a day. They're doing 2.5 miles. They do have one portage across here, and they're going to drop down into Loon Lake. This is Loon Lake, and we've got a great campsite over here set up. Eagle 1, Eagle 2. I just love the names of the campsites in Sylvania. All right. So what's the rest of the day? Well, the rest of the day is doing this cool circuit. So they are going to travel through Fisher Lake, Florence Lake, Big Bateau Lake, Cub Lake, Deer Island Lake. I'm saying go around Deer Island. That looks cool. And then come back around. A great circuit, fun to do, and they'll see a lot of just wilderness scenery. I think that's pretty neat. They'll get pretty close to Wisconsin over here. I guess you could drop in from Wisconsin if you wanted to. All right. They're going to sleep there, and then the next night the next day they have a good day of travel. Okay, so they are going to come across Loon Lake, going back into Clark, portaging once again. And portaging, for those of you who don't know, that's basically hauling all your stuff across land on a trail and then hauling the canoes. So Talk about a good team builder for some kids, right? All right, Crooked Lake. I believe this is Mountain Lake. Let's see here. Come on, internet. Well, it is. It's Mountain Lake. And then we're getting over here to East Bear Lake. Let's find the name of our campsite. What is it? Deer. Oh yeah, Deer 1, Deer 2. Dear Mom and Dad, please send me on the Sylvania trip. Just joking. I am a dad. I have officially transformed to having plenty of dad jokes for you, so bear with me. All right, so that was a 5.5 mile day. That's a good travel day, right? Our finale, our final day, is we're traveling out 7 miles. Check this one out. So we are coming over into West Bear Lake. Hopping in. This is Kerr Lake, I'm pretty sure. Wish I could tell you. Oh, it is Kerr Lake. Haha. All right, High Lake, and then back over here, dropping down through. We're coming all the way out on this last day. So good finale to this trip. So it is, I mean, relatively short and sweet. It still is a great introduction to backcountry canoe camping. I certainly recommend it. Folks, if you have any questions about this trip or trail itinerary, gear, if you have a question, oh, do you think my kid would like this? Give me a call. Let's talk about it, and I bet the answer is yes. All right, folks, take care.